So first question, as I ask every guest, how did you get started in mixed martial arts?
In mixed martial arts.
In combat sports
That's a
more generally.
that's a broad question. So I started off with taekwondo. Lot of knife crime and gun crimes going on in there in the country at one point, many years ago. And I wanted to start before that, my mum wouldn't let me. But when the kids were dying with gun crime and knife crime, she decided to let me go in the end. So that's how I got into it.
Yeah. And at what age was this?
14, I think, yeah.
Yeah. So it was taekwondo was your original discipline.
Yeah, taekwondo, yeah.
And how did you talk to me a little bit about you beginning your mixed martial arts professional career? How did that come to fruition?
Oh, kept knocking at people in my amateur career. So my coach said, I've seen enough. They can't match me up no more. So that's pretty much how I got into my professional career. Can't even lie to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about this year. You've had 3 fights. Firstly, in Cage Warriors in March. Then you had the Maki Pitolo fight in August. And then finally the Kevin Holland fight in September.
Yeah.
How has having, I suppose the Cage Warriors fight wouldn't have been too affected by COVID, but to a certain extent, how have them camps been throughout this COVID pandemic restriction time frame?
I kind of don't want to say shit, innit? Bit of a strong word. But if I do say shit, it's because of COVID the whole year, gyms ain't opening, blah, blah, blah. So that's what I mean if I do say shit. But how's it been? It's been one of the best years in a long time. I can't even lie to you. I've had a lot of time to think to myself. I see what's going on, what's happening, fight-wise, family-wise, life-wise. Get to know who I am as a person. So it's been great. But count-wise, ain't been great. It's been shit, but I've got by. You know, the people I'm fighting have had a camp, proper camp. You know what I mean? They got their thing in America when we've been locked down over here. No excuses though. Like I said, I still got it done. So count-wise, it ain't been that great.
Yeah, I think that would be obvious, wouldn't it? I suppose a little bit of an obvious question. Now let's talk about your last victory, Maki Pitolo, first round guillotine submission. Your nickname is the Dentist, so it came as a little bit of a surprise for you to get a submission finish. Was it a surprise for you at all, or was it a thing at the moment?
No, I've been doing it for a long time. Just no one's seen it.
Yeah.
It's not a surprise. It's a surprise to the world, but no one's seen it. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been catching that move, been grappling. I'm always grappling. Two of my coaches are grappling coaches. So it's been like that, do you know what I mean? It's just a surprise to the world, that's all.
Yeah. Maybe talking about the division you're in, middleweight, I would argue it's the strongest in terms of European talent. We've got our own Brit, Darren Till, we've got Jack Manson, recently, how would you call it? Recently come to the fore, Marvin Vettori, yourself and many others. What do you feel about the middleweight division in terms of the European talent?
It's all right. It's all right. I just feel like out of all the European fighters, I haven't had that doorway like certain people. Do you know what I mean? Like, we're all good, but I don't think we're getting that recognition. Forget European fighters. Let's talk about UK fighters.
Yeah.
I feel like we're getting taken the piss out of, and we ain't getting the recognition that we deserve. But it's all right. I see what's going on. That's when I come through. They can't stop me. Do you know what I mean? So to go off the subject, innit? That European fight, we're doing all right, but I'm worried about my own, innit? English fighters, we're not getting respect we deserve. And that's where I come in, and they can't stop me. They know who I am.
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe talking about English fighters specifically, could you give me, let's say, 2 or 3 English fighters who you necessarily don't train with all that regularly, but who impress you?
What, UFC?
Just generally, English MMA fighters who you look at and are impressed by.
All right. Michael Page, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's hard. There's too many though. 3, you said.
We can extend it to 5 if you prefer.
Yeah, there's too many, man. There's too many. I ain't got a top 3 'cause I like everyone. But top of my head, Michael Page. You got also, a guy from the gym, Norbert, coming up in the game. I mean, you got Fabian Edwards. I'm mentioning Bellator guys right now.
Yeah.
UFC guys, Nathaniel Prospect. I like that guy. Do you know what I mean? He's doing big things with Brad Pickett. And then you got, I like as well, man, my guy Brendan. Is it Brendan? I never pronounce his second name. Like Brendan, but everyone knows Brendan I'm talking about. The Manny guy, you get me? Yeah, he's doing big things as well. My guy Jimmy Manuel. Yeah, no, he's not. Well, he's gonna come back. I have to make sure he comes back. Him as well. Do you know what I mean? There's too many.
Yeah.
I can't give you top 3. There's too many, man. Do you know what I mean? Who else is there? Oh, my girl, Meatball Molly. Shout out Meatball Molly. Yeah, I love that girl. Who else is there? So there's a few to my head, man. There's a few of us, man.
Yeah.
And I still don't think there's so many of us, yeah. Maybe not in UFC, but overall. And I still don't feel like we get the recognition we deserve. But there's a storm coming, bruv. I'm that storm, trust me.
Shall we talk about, I think, what you're alluding to about not getting the recognition you deserve, and specifically the Kevin Holland fight and comments last night? Because I think that's what you're alluding to, because I saw your tweets. Firstly, what is your opinion on your fight of Kevin Holland with Kevin Holland, and what is your opinion on Kevin Holland's comments last night?
One step at a time. That's my opinion on the fight first.
Yes.
I'm a fighter, innit? I come to fight. I don't care about rules. Yeah. Like stripping this, like your back's against your cage because you're losing. If your back's against the cage, you're losing. If you're on your back, you're losing. Even the guy's not doing nothing to you, you're losing. I don't care about rules. I don't care about rankings. I don't care about belt. I'm here to fight. So as a fighter, yeah, I believe I won. You get me? But the judge said I lost. People saying I lost because there's more volume. I don't just throw things for the sake of it. You get me? I don't just throw shots for the sake of it to do more volume. I'm all about damage. My man was in, I think after the fight with him, he was in this, I don't know if he got stitched, but he was in that little room we go to afterwards. My face was clear. You get me? I'm a fighter. I'm here to give damage. But unfortunately, we're in a game called MMA. So I have to play the game now and it pisses me off. You get me? So as a fighter, I think I won. People say as MMA, they still think I won, but obviously he won when it comes to MMA. But as a fighter, I won. And I feel like you can't fight no more. You have to play the game. It's bullshit. You get me? That's my opinion on the fight anyway. I'm a fighter, so I want to fight. I come to fight. I don't come to fuck about. Do you get me?
Yeah.
All this tippy-tapping, yeah, significant striking, all this, and what'd you do to me? So if I flick your nose here, right? Yeah, I'm scoring. Like that, like just for argument. If I flick your nose, yeah, so many times, yeah, I'm scoring. Like it's just stupidness, man. I've had enough of it. You get me? That's my opinion on the fight. Kevin Holland as a person, yeah. I speak to him like a couple of days. We speak most of the time. We speak all the time. Not all the time, but we speak. Do you get me?
Yeah.
I know what he's doing. They call him the big mouth. He's got to do what he's got to do. You get me? He's got to sell. You understand? But there's a fine line. And like I said, he will say what he's got to say. Then I'll see him or I'll speak to him on Instagram or whatever. And he's cool. Like, he is cool. You get me? But it still gets to me. Do you know what I mean? Because I can't blame him from saying what he's saying, bro, because he don't know what's going on behind the sidelines, you get me? He don't know what's going on behind the doors. So to him and other people, it's looking like I don't want a rematch. Bro, I was there to rematch here, right? There's having talks, yeah? I said, look, I want to stay ready because he's a natural 185. He don't make weight like that. You get me? So he's always fighting. I walk at 100 kg, 200 plus. So I can't stay ready like that. I need a date, you get me? So I get it. Like, he's got to talk like that, do you understand? But it still hurts me, bro. So I was ready to fight. I said, yo, let me go November. There's nothing in November. I said, cool, boom, let's go December. Yeah, Darren, there's nothing to the end of the year. You sure? Yeah, there's nothing to the end of the year. Okay, cool. So nothing to the end of the year. Remember, I need a date, innit? I'm naturally heavy. You get me? Look, pure gains right there. You get, I'm naturally big. You get me? So, cool. Then I'm getting a shout out saying, yo, they're trying to catch me off guard, innit? Yo, November 14th. At the time, it was 3 weeks notice. I'm not doing that 3 weeks notice. I've done the 3 weeks notice thing already for Patolo. I made my point. I took a fight 4 weeks later again against Kevin Holland. I want to pop a good 6 to 8 weeks. So I'm not doing November 14th. Nothing coming December. I was going to go in January. Yeah, trying to get like that Connor one and that, or any card in January. Then I was told, you know what? If you go January, you're not going to have a good Christmas. You had a great year. Do you know what I mean? Ups and downs during the pandemic. Don't do January so you can have a good Christmas. I don't give a shit about Christmas, but I will about making money for my family. But I get what they're saying. You get me? So, okay, cool. Don't do January. Let's do February. And then Kevin Holland's coming out with straight after the fight, I was ready to rematch. And I've had so many fights now. And since Darren fight, as if to say, like, I'm scared to fight. You get me?
Yeah.
But I can't blame him. He don't know what's going on. The world don't know what's going on. Do you get me?
Yeah.
But I've been ready. Like right now, I'm physically and mentally ready. Definitely. I've been ready all year round. You get me? It's just, I'm naturally big. You get me? We can run it. No one mentioned catch weight business. We can do catch weight business. You get me? No one mentioned that. But I've been told, look, end of the year, this and that. There's no fight end of the year. Then, yeah, you got to stay ready. But there's no fights for the rest of the year. But you got to stay ready. Boom. Try and catch me off guard. But you know I'm not. Why are you offering me November 14th? You know I'm naturally massive. But then it looks like I don't want to fight. You get me? So understand what like he's saying what he has to say, innit? He don't know what's going on behind closed doors. You understand? But I'm telling you now, I hope it gets out. I hope the world knows, innit? But I've always been ready to fight. I'll fight right now. You know what I mean? But I need that time. I need that 6 to 8 weeks or something. Yeah, he's taking back-to-back fights. Yeah, because he can. That's like me saying I'll fight heavyweight right now.
Yeah.
That's like me saying I'll fight light heavy right now. I'm looking at like 198, 100. I can cut 7 to get to light heavy. But I'm not doing light heavy. I'm doing middleweight. You get me? So I know what he's doing. Big mouth, got to sell. But at the same time, it does piss me off. Because then he said, oh, I won the fight. And then he said, look, I won that. I looked at that fight back and you only won 2 minutes. Are you taking the piss? Yeah. Now, like I said, I'm a fighter. Yeah. If you're looking at just MMA, I don't know. You tell me. If you're looking at just MMA, then cool. Like, I might have just won 2 minutes only in MMA. You know what I mean? But as a fighter, how can you say I only won 2 minutes?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't had the bruv since I got into UFC. It's been boom. Before UFC, I was smashing it. And since I got to UFC, it's been up and down. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on in my life in UFC, but I just got to keep praying something big will come to it. My record's all over the place. My journey's all over the place, but what can I do? Yeah, so sorry to go off the subject, but that answers your question about what I think about the fight and what I think about Kevin Holland. He's a cool guy. He does talk a lot of shit. That's what he does. But yeah, it's fuck you what he was saying, but I get it. I know what he's doing. You know what I mean? So.
And do you think the UFC want you to rematch Kevin Holland?
I don't know. I don't know. Don't know what's happening. If they really did, they would have made it happen.
Yeah.
Dana never gets out of his chair. Yeah. He never gets out of his chair. The workers told me, I've seen the doctor, yeah. He never gets out of his chair. So if he gets out of his chair, it's important. He got out of his chair. He come in the room and said, yo, Kevin said he lost that. That was a hell of a fight. Leave it with me. We want to run it back.
Yeah.
So that's what I've got to say, boy.
Yeah. But perhaps from the outside looking in, especially at this point with Kevin's big victory last night, the UFC might look at it and go, do we really want to with the hype that he's just had off that Jacare KO, do we maybe want to leapfrog him to top 10s and top 5s? That would be, from the outside looking in, that would be what I would presume. You know,
what you presume what they'll do it? You mean?
My presumption would be that you have big knockout power, and it wouldn't be worth a rematch. In my eyes, it wouldn't be worth.
Yeah, go on.
It wouldn't be worth a rematch, because what happens if Darren Stewart knocks out our new big middleweight, as he calls himself, the trailblazer, the new big prospect?
You and I know that.
Yeah.
You and I know that. I feel like, yeah, they go a lot on what's on paper. Yeah. How is it that I'm not ranked in it? Cool. I don't care about rankings. I'm from the roads. I don't give a shit about rankings. But I could fight someone in top 10, I'll beat him and go straight to the rankings. Yeah. So it's like, me and you know that. So they won't give me that fight. And if you look at it, yeah, they go, like, sorry, going to subject. Like I said to you before, they go a lot on what's on paper. Yeah. On paper, do I deserve to fight him or a top 10 guy? I don't. Me and you know what it is. Do you know what I mean? We know what it is. Because well, I don't know what you do, but I'm saying, like, we've got the fighter mentality. You know what I mean? We know what it is.
Yeah.
Put Darren against the top 10, I'm going to fight.
Yeah.
Win, lose, draw, I'm going to fight. But it don't work like that, because everything's done by paper. He's lost his fight. He's coming off a loss. So let's give it someone who's coming off a loss. And, you know, bro, just put people in and make them fight. All this ranking bullshit, and yeah, I'm going to beat you and get the number 3 place and get the number. I don't give a shit about number 3. I'll fight number 1. I'll fight number 2. I'll win and then cool. I'll lose and I'll still fight anyone in the rankings. Do you know what I mean? So they go a lot on what's on paper. On paper, he's got a point. Do you know what I mean? Let me win a couple more fights. He has to say that. Do you know what I mean? UFC have to do that. Bro, they're putting up trailers of him, yeah, not putting me in a fucking trailer and that.
Yeah. I noticed that.
It's just, I don't know what's going on, bro. I don't know what's going on, bro. It's madness, man. You lot see it, and I hope the world see it, because obviously he's got his American guys. I've got my UK guys. You know what I mean? But I just hope there's different, like, okay, American guys see where I'm coming from, and UK guys see where he's coming from. You get me? But
yeah,
end of the day, he's winning, innit? I can't say nothing. He's winning. I don't know what's happening. You get me? But it's like I ain't got no luck in this game.
Yeah.
Does it mean I'm gonna give up? No, I'll keep going. But I got no luck in this game. And I had luck for a long time. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. He beats someone, makes them verbally tap, and he gets Jack away. All right, might be a boring fight, yeah, what I did, but I beat Darren Wynn, who's on the DC.
Yeah.
Was it Bevan Lewis, who was at that John Jones gym at the time? He got knocked out by Uriah Hall, but he was piecing at Uriah Hall.
Yeah.
I beat them too. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's what it is. It's mad.
Yeah. Just, if you want my 10 pence worth, we've got Kevin Holland's 5-0. That's the highlight, isn't it? That's the big Kevin Holland 5-0 in 2020. And to me, your fight is his only blemish on his record, because he's had 3 finishes, a dominant unanimous decision, and the split with you. So maybe there's an element of that as well. Even though he's won that fight, there is a split always comes with a little bit of controversy, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I don't like to say too much. Like, I keep my shit, like, personal. Like, I don't talk behind people's backs, in it. But he even said to me, yo, like, that fight we had, yeah, like, people want to see that fight and not want to fight you.
Yeah.
Bro, I've got it saved. You know what I mean? But I'm not like that. But he said, yo, that fight we had, yeah, people are going to see that fight and not going to want to fight you. You know what makes you different, yeah? Like, you take risks. He puts up posts one time saying, like, yo, before the Jacare, I won 3 out of 4 fights. Listen to that word, I won 3 out of 4 fights. Like, he knows, innit? Do you know what I mean? And then he's saying that at the press and all that, and I'll get it, he's got to say that. But, like, he said to me, like, he knows what it is, man. He knows what it is. I don't know, like I said, I don't want them trying to treat me like that fucking journeyman. Yo, you still there?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah, let me just plug this shit in, bro, before it cuts out. I don't want them trying to treat me like some fucking... You see me all right, yeah?
Yeah, great. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't trying to treat me like some fucking journeyman. You know what I mean? Bringing a contender guy, and yo, if you can get past Darren, you're this. Do you know what I mean? If you can't get past Darren, what's next for you? And I beat them, and then what about me?
Yeah.
That's what it's looking at. I'm some fucking journeyman. That's what it looks like. I'm that guy that they put for the test, so they might just keep me in the UFC for that. I'm that guy that, yeah, can you get past Darren? If you can't get past Darren, yeah, are you a UFC fighter? If you can get past Darren, then yeah, we know we got. But then when I beat them, what's it for me? What's in for me?
Yeah.
What it's looking at. Like, my journey been mad. Now, I don't even know my record in UFC, but I don't look at it like that. But I don't think I got more wins than losses. So they're looking at, on paper, do I deserve a top 10? You get me? On paper. We know what it's going to be when I fight, innit? It's pure smoke. But on paper, they go a lot about what's on paper. I lost 2 out of 1, like out of 3 this year. You know what I mean? Like, regardless of what people think, the March one was boring because he was holding me, and you know, fucking Kevin Holland split decision. I lost 2 out of 3. On paper, do I deserve a 10? No, but you know what it is if I do fight them. So I just don't even care no more, bruv.
Yeah.
Some people said to me, "I don't say that. What's next?" I said, "I don't know. I'm not gonna give up, but I just don't care no more. I don't care no more. They're dropping people left, right, center now. Do you know what I mean? All I care about now is fighting, make money, and feed the family, boy.
Yeah.
That's what I care about."
And on that note, would you look at maybe other promotions in the near future? Is that something that interests you at all?
No, I'm happy with UFC.
Oh, are you? Okay.
Like, I know it sounds like I'm not, but I am in it. You know, because number one in it. How can you not love number one?
Yeah.
But if they let me go, I'm not gonna force it. Do you know what I mean? And I said it to people before. They hate when I say this, yeah. Right? They hate when I say this, yeah. But if they let me go, yeah, I can't be surprised though, because it's all done by paper.
Yeah.
Like, what's Darren done on paper though? We know he's a sick fighter. Do you know what I mean? But since he come to UFC, he got his shit overturned. Yeah. And then he had a rematch. He lost that. He lost 3 in a row. Like, bro, like, why should we keep Darren on paper? You get me?
Mm.
So when I hear they're cutting a lot of people these days, like, like people saying they're gonna keep me, I think they are keeping me anyway. But it's like, I won't be shocked if they didn't. And everyone's like, "No, you can't say that," but it's true though, because they go by what's on paper.
Yeah.
You get me? So I don't care if I'm staying. I'm staying. If I'm going, I'm going. I'm just gonna do my thing. All I care about is making money. I didn't have a great year this year for fighting, but the family's good for Christmas. You get what I'm saying though?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I care about, bro. The family's good for Christmas. Good job I done back-to-back fights. Everyone's getting Abu Dhabi. Yeah, I'm not an Englishman. I ain't been Abu Dhabi yet. Tax free.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were
send
you
Darren
offered
to
Abu
Vegas.
Dhabi?
No?
You know, no.
Yeah, send Darren to Vegas, man. You know he'll go over there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
30% tax and all that. Just send him over there. You know what I mean? Everyone else gets looked at properly. Like, yeah, you know what? Send him to Abu Dhabi. But let's go Vegas, man. Just send him over there. Like, just put him over. That's what it looks like. You get me? At the same time, I don't mind it because, like, raw. I'm the only Brit that's going over there. Hostile territory. You get me?
Yeah.
So I don't mind it in the end, but that's what it looks like. You get me? So yeah, it's mad, man. I don't know what's next, man. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, I woke up vexed this morning. As you see my post I put, I woke up vexed. I had to go for a jog. I done a half an hour jog, full sprint. It was mad. Like, I had to just let some steam out.
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak, I don't even care, man. Like, people are saying to me, DMing me, saying, "You can't say that." So I don't care, bro. Don't mean I'm gonna give up, but I just don't care no more. Cause I see what's going on.
Yeah.
I see what's going on, man. Like, I never had all this before UFC. It's bash. At this level was mad. You know what I mean? Imagine, yeah, you have your UFC debut and they're telling you headbutt someone.
Yeah.
And you get put down as no contest. What the hell? Me headbutt someone? I never cheated before in my life. Like, it's mad. It's mad. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
And can I ask as well one question I didn't
Go on.
necessarily have? You still there? Still there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, go on.
I was just going to say as well, having looked at your record, quite a lot of your fights are in England. Now, of course, that helps in terms of travel expense, in terms of training camp and such. But obviously, English cards aren't on the premier times over in America in terms of building star power and such. Do you feel like that's maybe another way in which the UFC aren't necessarily promoting you or helping you in your career in a similar way, or am I just looking at something in the wrong way?
It's not a surprise though. It's an American organization, so it's not really a surprise. You know what I mean? And when you say a lot of my fights were in the UK, that's before UFC. I've only had 2 fights in the UK in UFC.
Oh, have you? Oh, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah, exactly. So a lot of my fights in the UK, I've been traveling. You get me? So yeah, I know what you're saying, but it's not a surprise, innit? It's an American organization, so they come here once a year.
Yeah.
Once a year, you know what I mean? You got Bisping who won the belt, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Like, give us some credit, bruv. You come here once a year. All right, cool. There's bare states in America, yeah. Like I said, it's an American organization, but maybe at least come maybe twice, at least.
Yeah.
You come here once a year. What does that tell you? I'm not going to say it on an interview or live, but you know what I'm trying to say, innit?
Yeah.
That tells you a lot, innit? You come here once a year, so what do you think about us?
Yeah.
Shit needs to be stopped, man, but it's cool. Until they let me go, I'm going to cause mayhem. Like, I've got no sympathy for no one in this division now.
Yeah.
You know, like when you do interview and say, oh, hey, Mr. Stewart, you know, how you think the fight's going to go Saturday night? I'm putting man in hospital. That's what I'm saying now. That's what it is now. Like, there's no, well, you know, I feel I'm going to win this round. I don't care what round it is. Yeah, I'm hospitalizing, man. I'm going to make a statement. I want to be so... I know every year people say, yeah, new year, new me, yeah, but 2020 has been one of the best years of my life, even though it's what's going on. Because I found myself as a person. So this year's been a warm-up. Next year is going to be mad. And I'm not just saying it. Do you know what I mean? I actually... People, you see the performances anyway. You get me?
Yeah.
I ain't got to lie. Next year's going to be mad. Like, I want to fly that flag like mad. Do you know what I mean? Until they get rid of me, bro. So...
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe my last question, we're talking about a big 2021. When do you want to have your next fight? What date range?
Do I have any... That question there, do I have any choice? I already explained to you when I tried to fight. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I'm trying to go for February 13th. That Chris Weidman and Uriah Hall. I don't know no more.
Yeah.
I'm just the guy that's just sitting there waiting. But what they don't know is, and you probably do know because I do put on social media, I'm working non-stop. I could fight now. I'm not just saying, I know fighters say that, yeah, I could fight now, man. And no, I'm being serious. Like look at what I'm talking to you. Like, I can fight now. Like, it's that mad.
Yeah.
I'm working. I'm still working. Do you know what I mean? All I've got to do is have a day to get my weight down. That's all I got to worry about. You know, when people ain't fighting, they're not in camp. They got to worry about, you know what? Okay, I got to work on this now, work on that, and then focus on getting my weight down. No, all I got to think about is getting my weight down. That's all I got to think about. There's no stress on my shoulders, you get me? So, to answer your question, I don't know. I'm telling you February, but it could be March, could be April, could be May. Do you know what I mean? I'm that guy that's just there, like, pull me whenever. That's what it feels like. Some might watch this and think, no, Darren, you can't say that, but I'm just speaking the truth, boy. I don't know how you see me as a fighter in the UFC, but I feel like I'm that guy that just like sitting there. Okay, we're ready for you now. You know what I mean?
Would you like to know my opinion or not?
Yeah, go on. Yeah, come in, interview it. It's your
my opinion on Darren Stewart is, as you said, someone who flies the British flag, someone who comes and we know we're going to get a good fight. As you've said, and your record shows, doesn't necessarily always get the victory, rightly or wrongly, but the MMA is a sport and MMA is also an entertainment business. You cover both them boxes, in my opinion.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I've been told that as well. And they've all come from mistakes or what should I say, near misses or like they're not like no one ever just all right, cool. I've got choked out twice. Yeah, the first one I got choked out, my first middleweight debut. Reason being, there's a movie practice, right, in like a week before the fight, and I felt like I can do it, and I tried to do it on Carl, and it backfired, innit, and he got my back. I made a mistake.
Yeah.
Before that, I had him against the cage. I made a mistake. Then if you look at the next time I got choked out, was by what's his name? Julian Marquez. That fight was going mad. Now, we was going at it. You know what I mean? We got a bonus for that fight, yeah. But I made a mistake. I saw a double. I thought you could only see double vision in movies. Do you know what I mean? Like, this shit was real. I saw a double. So I just thought, you know what? I'll bail out and just go for a shot. I didn't set it up. And he choked me out. So I made a mistake. You get me? And then I started winning. And then you got the whole Shabazian, lost by 1 point. Then I started winning. Then you got that one in March in cage rows, like the guy just holding me. Bear in mind, he had his blood all over me. Like, I wasn't even hurt. You get me? But again, little mistakes. He's just holding me. Like, little mistakes were just bullshit decisions. And then I win Patolo Court. Then Kevin Holland, again, lost by 1 point. But the guy said I won. So you look at my losses here, right? Yeah. It's not like, yeah, this Darren shit, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's dead, man. He's getting battered. No, it's not that. Do you know what I mean? So people know what's going on. They know what's going on. You know what's going on. And I know what's going on. Do you know what I mean? I don't know what the future holds, but yeah, it's got to keep going, innit?
Yes, and as you've said, let's hope for a big 2021. That's all. That's all we can hope for.
Big 2021, big 2022. I don't know what, but I know what I'm gonna do, innit? They know what it is. I'm the guy. I'm the boogeyman in the division. Get me? I'm the boogeyman in the division, bro. You know when you fight me, yeah, you're getting hurt.
Yeah.
If I win or lose, you're getting hurt. I don't mind getting hurt. I'll go in there like it's my last breath. That's what makes me a fighter. I say my shit all the time. My missus like, don't say that. I said, it's true though. I'll go in there like it's my last breath. You get me? I come out. I don't care what I come out with, black eyes, fractured eye, whatever. I don't care. You know what I mean? But I'll go in there like it's a problem. Like, I'm not coming back out again. You get me? That's how I fight. I go in there my heart. Get me? Heart on my sleeve. You understand? Got it on my shield. That's what makes me different to the other fighters, isn't it?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I'm losing, because I've got to play the game and you can't always fight. I don't know. Like I said, we're in the game called MMA. So maybe I have to learn how to play MMA. But I'm not satisfied.
Yeah.
They say entertainment business. I'm not even trying to entertain. I'm just being me. You get me?
Yeah.
But maybe I'll be thinking about, maybe I've got to play MMA. No, I don't know, bro. But yeah, we'll see 2021 what that holds anyway. So
are we seeing, is it going to be the Dentist 2.0 in 2021?
Listen, but 2.0, 3.0, 5.0, you name it, like, it's gonna be mad. Like, I'm going to murder someone. You know when they say to you, oh, you can't say them things, you're a brand, you're a role model, you're an influencer, you got a blue tick. I'll say what the fuck I like now. I'm going to put this guy in hospital. Don't want to hear it. You see where I'm from as well, yeah? Don't want to keep you dragging on, yeah, because I talk so much, you get me? You see where I'm from, yeah? You see when people get in your face at weigh-ins, yeah, right? That shit's personal. And then you go fight and then shake hands afterwards. Where I'm from, that don't happen. Whether I win or lose, that don't happen. You got in my face, you want to start some shit and talk some shit, I want to fuck you up. Do you know what I mean? But I haven't been doing that because I've tried to be this whole professional and I'm a brand, and do you know what I mean? I've got people look up to me, and do you know what I mean? And I'm done with it now. I'm not saying I'm going to be reckless. I know what I'm talking about. Do you know what I mean? Like, the shit that goes on, face off and people talking shit, I would have done you on sight straight away.
Yeah.
But then that shit's not good because you can get kicked out of competition. You get where I'm coming from? That's
exactly, yeah.
That's what I'm from, innit? That's the kind of person I am. Do you know what I mean? But 2021, it's not going to be that reckless. I promise you, I'm going to get kicked out and do mad shit. But it's that time now. People want to see personality, yeah? I don't know if you follow me, innit? Like I said, but I've got bad personality outside the cage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm always making my shakes in the morning, dancing and that, and you know what I mean? I've got bare personality. You know what I mean? No one's ever seen that MMA. But they want to see that now, and me being myself, and I'll do that. I mean, people will say, yeah, but why would you do that anyway? Yeah, you can say that. It's not easy.
Yeah.
This journey been crazy. Darren, do this, do that. Then I'm thinking about myself, I'm thinking to myself, yeah, no, I want to do me. And I keep chopping, changing. I mean, people always say at the end, yeah, she always do you. Yeah, it's easy for you to say that though. But now I'm gonna do me. Like, where I'm from, that shit can't run. Like, if we're gonna start this shit on the stage, none of when someone gives it to you in your face on the street, yeah, you're gonna let someone hold you back. They do it. You see fighters do this shit on stage at weigh-ins. They get each other's other face and let man hold him back. But I'll bang the guy behind me who's holding me. That's what I'm about. You get me? But I can't do that because I'm a brand. I'm a role model. But like I said, I don't want to talk too much, man. But 2021 is going to be, don't want to see personality. It's going to be mad.
Yeah. Yeah. How can people find you on social media, Darren?
So Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat's the same. Darren_MMA.
Okay. And before we finish, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah. Fuck the haters. Get me. Straight up, boy. Can't stop me. They can't stop me. I'm going to keep coming. Like I said, I'm the boogeyman in division. You don't know who I am. The world knows who I am. You can say what you like about me, but like I said, the thing about me, yeah, like I told you what Kevin said to me before in when we speak to each other, what makes me different to other fighters, yeah, I take risks.
Yeah.
I don't care if I have to die in it, you get me? That's what I'm on. That's what makes me different. You know what I mean? So people know who I am. I'm coming. I don't care about belts. I don't care about rankings. All I care about is keeping the young ones off the streets, yeah, and making fights and making money for my family. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
Rankings, publicity, famous, belts, don't mean shit to me. Is that why my record's going like this? I don't know. But I ain't changing. And it's only going to get worse now next year. So,
yeah. Okay, great. Well, thanks a lot for tonight, Darren. It was an honour.
Cool,
It really was. I will just pause this.